The flowers coming up in the meadow are gorgeous. I can see flowers starting to bloom here and there are a ton of flowers that are just going to be gorgeous when they start blooming in a large group. However, I have a great many weeds because we did not do a good job prepping this space. So I'm going through and I am doing the best I can to separate the California poppies and anything else that I can identify and keep those, but gradually pick away at the weeds. These are all weeds. This is all grass. And it has seed heads on it that are about to pop. Well, no, they're not about to pop, but they're just starting to mature and I don't want them. So, I am pulling them all out. I could just chop them, but they will only grow thicker and healthier. So I am pulling them out by the root. I come out here every day for about an hour and gradually work at a slope. I pull the big chunks when I get to the big chunks, and when I have to do little nitpicky stuff where it's just like one blade here and a few blades there, just gradually working through it. You can see the irises are coming in nicely, but gosh, I have a lot of weeds. You can see a lot of flowers going to be blooming. This is sort of on the edge of as far as we've got. A lot of flowers can be blooming, but oh boy, look at all that grass that I have to pull. So when I say I'm busy weeding, it's because I'm super busy weeding. And this is what I do. I just pull weeds lately, but it's kind of nice. It's kind of relaxing. You can certainly see where the gophers are having their field day. I'm opening up the areas around the solar panels. The trees are looking so nice at night when they're all lit up now that they're getting more light. Seriously kicking myself for not doing a good job weeding this area before we planted, but there you have it. Now I have a lot of weed removal to do. Gosh, it's a pleasant way to spend the day. Just listening to the sounds of the day and pulling weeds. So over there in the yard, I did a mostly pretty good job of weeding the top part of the slope and just slacked off here at the bottom. So that's where it was really intense, but there are only a few that I need to pick through up in there. Finally, we get over to this area of the slope, and I did not clear it at all. So I can just go through this in great big handfuls and get rid of as much as I possibly can. And then I'm going to sprinkle wildflower seeds, so it'll be several weeks beyond what I planted over there, but we'll have a second wave of flowers, perhaps in autumn. I don't know. So we've got our grasses here that have the seed, so I'm mostly pulling those. I try to grab these when I can get to them. They are kind of pretty with their yellow flowers, but they are a weed, so it's nice when I can grab hold and pull the whole thing like that. And just grabbing handfuls of this and shaking the roots off and stacking them up. There's this one. I don't know what this is, and it's attractive, but it's brambling and all over the place, and it is a weed, so it's got to go. These things, I refer to these as my nemesis. They are all over the yard. This is a wild cucumber plant, and it has great big bright green seed pods that are like thorny apples, and they're quite gross and creepy, and they are very aggressive, and they will take over a slope completely given a chance. They come from a deep root ball that is way, way, way down underground, and I've only found the root ball one time. Apparently this can have root balls that are up to 450 pounds. The one that I found was about 35 pounds. And that's a little scary when you're on a slope and things come down mighty fast. So I was lucky it got caught in the ivy. Yes, I do on occasion try to dig those out, but they are generally very deep and very large. And, well, I can only do so much. Not to fall over. Last week on Monday Nights with Monique, my live streaming show, which you should definitely check out. Come ask all of your questions. Somebody asked how my angel wings were doing. So here's a little bit about my angel wings. One of the angel wings is doing very well, but it is all hidden underneath this daisy, which is blooming like crazy. And I figure as soon as these flowers die off and it needs a good trimming, then I'll cut it back, and then we'll let the angel wings have its day in the sun, so to speak. Angel wings tucked in here. This angel wing is doing nicely. There's a lot of little babies coming up there on the left. Delphinium grew 6 inches since last week. Love it. I love you bunches. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you'll join me Monday nights for Mondays with Monique, 6 p.m. Pacific.